Hey everybody, Joel Janikowski here from Hettinger Public School, coming to you today solo for a Hawk Talk today. But I'm really excited to share this new thing with you guys. I want to make sure you at least know about it. Something new that we've put together on the HPS Stream Team side. So as you know, we have, the Stream Team, which, broadcasts our games and our local events and this and that. We also have school news. We have Hawk Talk, which is podcasts, and we have all sorts of things that we do here, but how do you keep caught up with all of it, okay? So yes, you can follow us on Facebook, but also too, there's a new thing that we're doing where we're tying all of that together with our pregame, okay? Our pre-stream, essentially. So I'm going to jump on over to my other screen so you can understand a little bit better what I'm talking about here. All right, so as you can see here, this is one of the many fantastic advertisements that we have thanks to our local businesses that sponsor the HPS Stream Team, that keep that program alive. Thank you guys so much for doing all of that. But we see these on repeat constantly throughout, before the game, during long breaks, and it's only advertisements. And throughout time, we've been adding a little bit more, but I'm really excited to show you everything that we're adding coming here in the future. So I'm going to scooch on over to my next section here. Let me go ahead and full screen this real quick here. For our pre-stream, which is what airs before any of our games, events, or anything like that, we are adding a series of content that's always going to be refreshing every week. That's from other places, from whether, it's school news or podcasts or whatever. I'm going to show you guys some of the main things that are going to be added. So as we know, local commercials are strung throughout the entire of that pre-stream before the game actually begins or before the event actually begins. But also too, we show school news stories that shows local things that are happening in the school, any events, basically any stories that the kids do on the HPS upload. Then we've also tied in Hawk Talk podcast, which is what I'm doing right now. Any previously recorded ones, we traditionally try to do the most recent ones. So that way, while you're waiting for your event and game, you can get caught up on school news as well as any recent podcasts. Let's say if it's about school board meetings or whatever it might be. Then also too, we've added public announcements. So for example, if a local group wants to promote something that they're doing, for example, the FFA was doing that pancakes, that breakfast fundraiser that they were doing back in the fall, they can come and they can advertise about that, essentially. If it's for a nonprofit or just an event that's going on, we can have local announcements, local public announcements, just kind of letting people know, like, hey, there's this thing going on, go ahead and check it out. That's really great. Then also too, we have Streamer Spotlight, which is a new thing. So Streamer Spotlight is something we're doing where I'm sitting down with the kiddos that are behind the HPS Stream Team, the ones who are responsible for making all of this really happen, making sure that, everything's running behind the cameras, whether it be the laptop or also the commentator booth, all of that together. We get to meet the kids who are running that and making that a reality. So that's really, really fun. And then also too, last but definitely not least, we have the KNDC Sports Highlights. So as we know, fantastic Nolan Dix, who has an incredible talent for commentating on sports, is going to give us last week's sports highlights, commentating over it, giving us the most recent things that have happened with your Nighthawks, your basketball, football, whatever sport you have. So basically, to wrap all this up, and what I'm saying is our pre-streams have become very interesting and very, very engaging and very helpful for you as a viewer to watch. This is a great way for you to get caught up on things that are happening in the school, whether it be student level, staff level, general public announcements, learning about our stream team members, getting recent sports highlights, and of course, it's all strung together by local commercials. So there's a lot of great things that are happening before every live stream and also during long breaks. So, if you miss the first half before a game begins, don't worry, another long break's coming, and it continues where it left off. So if we end in the middle of a Hawk Talk and then the game begins, the next time we have a long break, it continues from that exact spot so you don't miss anything. So I'm really excited to share this with you guys. Thank you very, very much for your time. Thank you very, very much for tuning in, for supporting our program, and we will see you at the next live broadcast. Have a great day.